What if I told you the real key to ending the year strong has nothing to do with planning or pushing or producing? Rather, it has everything to do with reclaiming your energy, your clarity, and the confidence. That's how you end the year strong. December seems to trigger one of two extremes within most of us. The first one is overload, trying to cram as much as we possibly can into the next 3 chaotic weeks. Does that sound familiar? Well, here's the other option, and that's avoidance. It's like we totally check out because we are stretched so thin, we can't even think about doing anything else. So we either move into overload, cramming so much in the next 3 weeks, or avoidance, saying just, I can't do it, checking out completely. Well, here's the thing. Neither of those set you up to thrive in the new year. Neither of those set you up to be strong and start January with confidence and courage. And neither one of those support the aligned, sustainable success that you actually want. So today, I'm going to give you 3 very simple, powerful December reset steps that helps you get back into the flow without pressure, without guilt, and without pretending that you have to finish strong. Instead, you're going to finish aligned. Now, this is for you if you have been running your business for some time. However, it feels like your business is running you. And what you really want is traction. You want clarity. You want consistency. And you want to be at peace with your business, with the ease. You want to refuse to sacrifice your energy, your sanity to get there. So by the end of our time together today in this episode of Less Than 11 at 11, you're going to walk away with a 3-step December reset that takes less than 10 minutes, a way to reduce misalignment fatigue instantly, and a simple filter for deciding what actually matters. So if you're joining us for the first time, hi, I'm Susan Bach, the business coach who gets you. Since 2001, I've helped over 2,000 women build a business that fits them, fits their style, their lifestyle. It suits them, how they think, how they flow, how they actually want to be in their business and their life every day. There's no magic formulas, no hype, just a line strategy that works for you. So let's jump right in here. Step 1, release the year-end pressure pileup. Doesn't someone feel like December is almost a train wreck with everything you're trying to get done? Well, how would it feel if you just release that? Release that year-end pressure pileup. Take 1 minute and name 3 things that you've been silently stressing over. And then ask yourself this question, and it's magic. Here's the question. Will doing this now create meaningful momentum? Or is it just busy work to make me feel like I'm accomplishing something? Now, most of what's stressing us is one of these 3 things, or a combination of all 3. It's a should, a story, or someone else's expectations. So when you realize what it is that's contributing to that stress and pressure, release the ones that are draining you. And that alone creates instant spaciousness, an ease, a flow, a peace. Step 2, identify your December anchors. Now, these are the 3 things, that if you keep them steady, everything else feels easier. Now, for most of my clients, the 3 anchors are usually a combination of energy, boundaries, revenue consistency, clear messaging, client delivery, and organization or systems. So pick 3, just 3, and those become your December focus points, your anchors. Now, these aren't goals, they're not tasks, they're anchors to keep you steady, And again, to start off 2026 strong. Step 3, choose your aligned next action. Now for each anchor, choose one next aligned action. Not 10, not a whole plan, just one. So here's some examples. If your anchor is energy, think the action item would be block 2 white space mornings on your calendar. If your anchor is revenue, then the action would be email maybe some past clients with a warm check-in. How are you doing? Touching base at the end of the year. If your anchor is clarity, then the action item becomes reviewing perhaps your homepage with fresh eyes. Is it clear? Is your homepage saying clearly what you want to say to your ideal clients? And if your anchor is client attraction, then the action becomes post a personal story. December is a great month for posting personal stories. And you know how much we love stories. And if your anchor is confidence, then the action becomes celebrate 3 things that you've done well this year. These micro actions create macro alignment. So here, let's do a quick recap. Today, we've ditched the finish strong demand, that myth, and instead we focused on something that you will benefit from, and that is finishing aligned. Your December reset is 3 steps. Number 1, release what's draining you. Number 2, identify what your anchors are, your 3 anchors for the month. And number 3 is to choose one aligned action for each anchor. This is how you step into 2026 with clarity, calm, and momentum. If one of your anchors is to attract more clients in 2026 and do so consistently with clarity, then I invite you to watch my on-demand, no-nonsense way to get clients masterclass. In this class, you'll discover what your natural client connection style is, and you'll learn how to attract clients easily, effectively, and consistently. And again, it's watch on demand. I'll put the link in the comments. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Less Than 11 at 11. And I look forward to seeing you next week when I'll be back with more.